Today I'm going to be doing a
What
homeschool
was the
curriculum
last
haul.
thing? And what was the last thing?
Fries,
Nuh-uh. What's the first thing in the
chicken
menu?
patties, coleslaw, fries.
Coleslaw
Mhm.
and chick patties
Mhm.
and fries.
Mhm. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a homeschool curriculum haul for the 2019-2020 school year. Wow, I can't even believe I'm saying 2020. Like, where did that come from? 2005 was just a couple years ago, wasn't it? Anyway, I know you've seen some of what we've been doing in our day-to-day vlogs, but today I'm just going to give you a piece-by-piece look at what we're doing this year for our homeschool. There may be kids coming in and out and you may hear noise in the background, and I apologize for that, but that is just the way things are around here. Anyway, let's get started. So, I have a preschooler this year. Caleb is 4, and we are doing the Good and the Beautiful preschool program. Absolutely love this. I started it last year, so we did some of it, but not too much. Mostly we just did some fun workbooks. So he's really been getting into it this year, even more than last year, and we are just loving it so much. It's inexpensive and it's fun. So I was going to show a few pieces. I love how in the front of the book it shows exactly what you'll need for each lesson. So that's really helpful. For example, lesson 4, you're going to need a large clothespin. Lesson 9, cotton swabs. The things that you need are going to be so simple and so easy, and you're going to have them around usually. So I do love that. And so it starts with the letter A, of course, and it goes on throughout the alphabet. It incorporates some math into it, which is really nice. Like they'll count objects. I'm trying to get to where we are this year for you. So tracing the E's, and we talked about, you know, the uppercase and the lowercase letters, and then he'll point to for example, the blue D and the orange D, and then the lowercase, and he'll circle things. It has a lot of nice artwork in it, as is typical with all Good and the Beautiful things. So they'll have you observe things, the picture, and then they'll ask you things like, it'll say the girls and babies are cute. What letter does cute start with? It'll talk about maybe the little girl's dress. What letter does dress start with? Dress. So that was fun. And then one of the latest lessons we did had this fun little activity on the bottom, and it involved a penny and a nickel. So they had to know how to decipher a penny and a nickel and how much they were worth, and it was very fun for him. But yeah, you work on throughout the whole alphabet, learning new concepts and skills. So very fun little book there. It also comes with is it 3 or 4 of these flip letter charts. This one is just the A through F, and it'll give you the capital letter, and then you have to find the baby letter that matches, which it'll be in the same color as the capital. And then you find the animal that matches and starts with that specific letter. So this one is A through F. So that's very fun for letter recognition for your capitals and lowercase letters. The last game that we played most recently with this course, and it comes with a lot of different games and such, was this Feed the Elephant game, and he thought it was so much fun. It had the peanuts, which I cut out, and uppercase, lowercase letters of A through F, and he would feed the elephant the peanuts. So that was a lot of fun. I also just picked up a whole bunch of these books at Hobby Lobby, and I picked them up last year at some point, but just basic books that are just fun to fun to do and inexpensive and, you know, kind of time fillers, but yet they're learning. I mean, they're 3, 4, 5 years old, you know, they're young, so school should be fun. And he says, I love school, and I like to hear that. So okay, moving on to 3rd grade. Rebecca is in 3rd grade this year. So one of the funnest things that we have gotten this year is the musical multiplication set from The Good and the Beautiful. This has been so fun and a game changer for learning multiplication. I wish I had these things when I was a kid. I did have some things though, like wrap-ups. Have you ever heard of those? Those are pretty cool too, and if you haven't, they are definitely worth looking up. And I think combined with this set, it would just be a lot of fun. So, it comes in this cute little box, like this, 4 little booklets, and then they send you the downloads for the music. So, it's real easy. I'm sure you could put it on your phone or your tablet. I have it just on my laptop. But anyway, it has some really fun little songs. I'm sure if you've been watching any of my vlogs that you will have seen Rebecca doing these songs in the past, a couple of them. So a lot of fun, catchy tunes, and yeah, I find myself singing them too.
Lightning, bang, boom, crash. 6 times 4 is 24.
Good job. Because they go through your head and go through your head and go through your head. Yep. But they're cute. They're not obnoxious. Anyway, she is doing teaching textbooks math, and she has opted to do that on the computer because it is just more fun that way. We do have the giant textbook if we needed to do it that way, but yeah, so it's a lot of fun, it's interactive, and it's on the computer, right? So that's your math. Handwriting level 3, also The Good and the Beautiful. We have a lot of The Good and the Beautiful. She will be learning cursive, and one thing that I really like about The Good and the Beautiful is that with their handwriting, they always have very good sayings or Bible verses or good quotes, whatever, that they will write up at the top, and then they have practicing letters and such. Let's see if that'll focus in. Practicing letters and such, and then on the bottom they either get to color a picture. This here, they're actually adding in trees and different things to the scenery, and this one here, she's completing the picture. So it's a lot of fun, and yeah, the handwriting is one of the most enjoyable parts. Her 3-year-old brother, no, her 4-year-old brother, excuse me, did the artwork on that page for her. So that's the handwriting. And then for her language arts curriculum, which it includes so many things. There's geography and art in this, handwriting, you know, as well as this handwriting. And then of course all language arts skills, so it includes a lot of stuff. This is her reader, and she actually has 2 of them this year. I'm hoping we can get through these because reading is not Rebecca's big strong suit. She just doesn't really like to do it. So we're doing the best we can, and I've also got some fun books to read alongside, which I should have brought those. Maybe I'll have to do a book haul at some point. This book came with the course, A Penny's Worth of Character by Jessie Stewart, and it'll go along with her language arts course. At one point in the book, they'll tell her to read this book. So it comes with a course companion, and in this course companion has all her spelling word charts. And one thing that's fun about this is that once she completes the box, she can color in the picture on the other side. So there's also all kinds of great poems to memorize, and yeah, and also maps in the front. So there's the continent key, Europe, North America, and the United States. So she's working on all of that. This is her language arts curriculum for the year. So yes, and on the front it says it includes literature, grammar and usage, punctuation, art, geography, spelling, vocabulary, and writing. So as you can see, it's a very comprehensive curriculum. And she is working her way through it. So here's a sample of some of the geography sort of things that she is doing or will be doing here this year. And she did this the other day. Possessive nouns, lots of great stuff. So here's one of her pictures. She studied an artist and their work, and she's doing their artwork. Can I help you with something? There's also a whole pack of challenging word flashcards, which I haven't even opened yet, but it'll have, you know, words like station, national, potion, all the shun words or whatever. And so we'll just kind of get faster at reading those. Last but not least, I had gotten this creative arts and crafts projects, level K through 3 for her last year to do. There's a lot of fun things to do. We did not do them all, and I really need to do more because she loves this kind of thing. This is a fun thumbprint art project. Look at this. It's a pineapple. How fun is that? It tells you exactly what you need and how to do it. She did do this one last year. This is a really cool changing trees project. So you cut out the tree, and of course it has every season on each side of the tree. So she did this one as well. The little chicks. Oh, this one's so cool. It's a galaxy watercolor, and it tells exactly how to do it. It tells you the items you need right up at the top. This is well worth its weight in gold. It tells you all the supplies you will need for the entire year, and they're all very simple. I did not need to buy very many things whatsoever to be able to do these art projects. So if you have anybody K through 3 age in your house, I would definitely recommend this. Okay, moving on to level 6, grade 6. Nathan is doing grade 6 this year. We are doing the math you see for him as well on the CD-ROM, and he's enjoying that. And then what I got for him this year for language arts is ACE PACES, ACE. It's Accelerated Christian Education. And I wonder why there's no more booklets in here of this. Okay, so what I've been doing is putting the first 5, so it comes with 12 booklets, and you do one booklet every 2 to 3 weeks. So they look like this, and then there's a little test that you do and turn in. There's Ace up at the top, and he has little words of wisdom to tell you at the beginning of your lesson. I also like that there's lots of Bible verses in here. So here they're learning a verse: be strong and of good courage, fear not. And as the lesson goes on, they have to keep filling in the blanks until they've learned the whole verse. At least that's the point. So yeah, it looks fun, and I think it's less daunting because it's in small booklet form, and so he's not overwhelmed by that. It's also simple, straightforward, to the point. I also got that for him for spelling. It's the same concept, and there's also I failed to mention, but a test at the end. When you've done the booklet, you take out the test and you complete that, and then I have the grade book for that, so before you move on to the next booklet. So that's what he's doing for language arts and spelling and math. And then I'm allowing him to just choose for reading his book of his choice. Right now he's reading Sugar Creek Gang. So that's what we're doing with that. Okay, I almost left my 8th grader out of the equation. Totally forgot her stack of books and it all. Hannah is doing a Spanish book. I found this on Amazon. It's Learn Spanish the Fast and Fun Way. So she found that there on Amazon. And it's got a lot of fun little worksheets in there that she fills out, and it's also got a like a CD-ROM in the back that she can learn from as well. So that's hers. She's also doing math, teaching textbooks on the computer, so she enjoys that. She has all these great geography flashcards from The Good and the Beautiful, so she's learning all kinds of countries and states and, oh my, all kinds of stuff. She's doing the handwriting level 7. They just came out with this and she really wanted a handwriting book, so letting her do that. Lots of nice pictures to draw, imagination to complete the illustration. She's just really practicing her cursive handwriting and making that beautiful. She's also doing some lettering and stuff like that. So for 8th grade in The Good and the Beautiful, they have book studies, okay? So they don't have level 8. It's kind of a bridge between 7th grade and high school. The first book that she's doing, book study she's doing, is called The Touch of Magic and the Story of My Life. It's about Annie Sullivan and Helen Keller. And so she reads the book and then she takes notes on it, and she completes this booklet. So this is kind of a fun little project that she did. Lots of beautiful artwork in it. There's some there. Isn't that gorgeous? That's down in Puerto Rico. So it includes writing, spelling, grammar, usage and punctuation, vocabulary, literature, handwriting, and art. So that's one of her book studies. And then her second book study is on Abraham Lincoln, book of on his life, and the same kind of thing that she'll do. So there's lots of beautiful geography pictures in here, and spelling, and it's kind of a review of all the years to really solidify what she's learned so she can be ready to move on to high school. And along with it comes a grammar and writing guide, which is also what they use in the high school courses, and commonly confused words, grammar, punctuation, editing marks, sentence diagramming, just a whole slew of information in this book. So this is a great resource that comes along with that. And lastly, we have this typing. There's typing 1 and typing 2 with Good and the Beautiful. You just set this up, prop it up next to you by the computer, and practice your typing skills. So I think that's all for my 8th grader. Okay, moving on. So I have this really handy dandy cart, like so. I actually found this one at Aldi, but there's so many other places that carry these. I've seen them at IKEA and so on and so forth. But yeah, I got this one at Aldi, and it's 3 tiers. So, and it rolls. I like that. Okay, so what do I include in this cart? I have my science and history mainly, and read alouds in this cart. So for history, we're doing year 2 of the history program of The Good and the Beautiful. I absolutely love their history. So basically with the history, it goes through the entire history of the world. Yeah, the world. From the beginning and on through to present day. And each year it builds upon things, and it picks up like the missing spots that maybe you didn't learn so much about last year. You're going to learn about more this year. Anyway, we did it for the first time last year, and I loved it. So it has projects in there. It's divided into 4 units, and with each unit is a read aloud that goes with it. Actually, there's a whole read aloud list, and you choose your read alouds. So I have right now we're reading Daughter of the Mountains. Then there's Peter and the Pilgrims, The Singing Tree, and there's a couple more that I need but I haven't been able to get yet. So there's that. There's also a maps and images page that comes, or booklet that comes with the program. So we're learning about ancient Greece right now, and so we have the maps, and then it'll have some of the pictures, beautiful artwork. The books are very well done. You know, for instance, there's the Taj Mahal and the map of the Silk Road. Okay. One thing that I don't want to forget to mention is that they also have audio downloads online. You can just go on the website and they give you the information, but you can listen to a really cool animated story regarding this time period. So the kids really enjoy that. They're not that long, but they really hold their interest, and yeah. So that goes along with it. There's also a fun little game called Explorers and Settlers. It's a little card game, comes in this cool little tin box. And there's a timeline with stickers. So yeah, the stickers dropped. Oh, there they are. Anyway, so that's our history. Oh, also it comes, you download and print their worksheets that go along with each lesson. So I just put them in a binder for them, print them off, and every grade level segment, I mean, what is this one? Grades 1 to 3, you know, and then you're gonna have, I don't know, the older grades and the younger one. Anyway, so they all have different worksheets to do, and they're all very similar. They're just at a different age level for them. So that is history. Okay, moving on to science. So this year I have marine biology, also by the Good and the Beautiful. This one here was a free download, and they have it on their website, goodandbeautiful.com, and you can just download this for free and print it off yourself. It's absolutely gorgeous, you guys. Tides and intertidal zones, and oh, there's games to play, and talks about coral reefs. I'm telling you, the artwork is gorgeous. Identifying symmetry, crustaceans, so much fun. So there's that. And then I also have the human body. It comes with the circulatory system, the respiratory system, and it also comes with muscles, a book on muscles. I can get it out of this bag here. So really nice book on muscles. And then what does it put in there? I guess that's why I didn't have it in there, and I had it in the bag. Okay, I'll put that in there later. So yeah, the human body course here is just there's a whole thing on cells. They'll have vocabulary words and such, ligaments. So yeah, we'll be doing the human body and marine biology this year. A few other read alouds that I have for the year are this funny little one, McBroom's Wonderful 1 Acre Farm. That just looked funny. This one's called The Prairie Thief. It says it's a delightful mashup of Little House on the Prairie. Anyway, it looks funny and it's recommended. We'll see how it is, right? The bears on Hemlock Mountain, And we're finishing up this one, Along King Galileo. So those are some of our read alouds. Anyway, that about wraps it up, I think. So if you guys are interested in seeing more or me going into more detail about it, y'all can let me know. But that is what we're doing this school year. So anyway, if any of you guys homeschool, you'll have to let me know what you're doing and if you've ever tried some of the curriculum that I'm using. So anyways,